Hey, mile 900. Starts now. The last 100-mile stretch was pretty uneventful. The Shenandoahs in general have been pretty uneventful. It's basically a very long, cruisy trail, 105-mile stretch through the Shenandoah National Forest. And yeah, looking forward to another 100 miles. The 1,000 point will feel pretty neat. And then only 100 miles past that will be halfway. Things are moving super quick. The last time I hit 100 miles was last Wednesday, and today is Monday the 12th. So it only took me 5 days to do 100 miles, which is pretty awesome. If I can keep that up and keep at a faster rate than more than 100 miles per week, then yeah, I'll be finished in late July. So that'll be super cool. Moving much faster than I thought I would. Making a great time, making a great pace, and looking forward to the next 100 miles. See you there. Hey, it's about 2:30 now. About to make the turn. Oh, nope. I got 0.2 more miles, says that sign, until the shelter. And then it is going to start pouring down rain. It says that at about 3 o'clock it's going to start, but the radar shows more like 2:45-ish. So that'll be like right around the time that I get there. So, head back to the shelter, cook some dinner, and then set up the sleeping gear. And then tomorrow night, because it's supposed to rain all day, I got Critter, Diva, and I a little hotel room about 22 miles past this shelter. So it'll make for a pretty long day again tomorrow, but at least we get to rest our dogs and get dry in a hotel. So that'll be super nice. And they have a whole diner and bar there too. So that's an added bonus. So yeah, first day of mile 900 in the books. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 13th, and as predicted, it's pouring down rain. I left the shelter around 7:30. It's about 11 o'clock now, and it's been raining all morning. Got about a 21-mile day until the Big Meadows Lodge. I booked a room for 4 of us, and that'll be nice to get to and just stay dry for the night. And they also have a bar and restaurant in the place, so that'll be super nice. But I don't plan on stopping until I get there. It's gonna be too cold and too wet if I stop, so I'm just gonna keep walking the 21 miles. And if I keep at this pace, I should be there by like 2:30. So that'll be good. I will see you at the lodge. Good morning. It's about 10:30 on Wednesday, May 14th. Just leaving the Big Meadows Lodge. I don't think I took any pictures or video of inside the lodge, but it was kind of bougie. The rooms weren't the best for what the price was, but it was good to get off trail and get dry, stay warm, eat some good food, all those good things. So everything's dry now. Heading back into the woods. Weather is much better today. Rain might pick up again this afternoon, but hopefully not. The plan is to walk about 19 miles to a shelter and hopefully get there before it starts raining, if it does start raining. It's supposed to be raining again in the morning, but we'll see. constantly seems to be changing. So I'm a little lost right now, but we'll find our way. See you guys on trail. The views are finally starting to clear up a little bit after the last 2 days of just pure fog. It's good to get some views again. About 4 miles-ish away from my shelter, so I'll be there in about 2 hours, maybe a little less. Been a pretty cruisy day so far. There was a little store I got to stop at back there called the Skyland Resort. It's another one of those waysides. So I stopped for some just some snacks, I guess, crackers and a bunch of junk food, as always. And then ran into some trail magic. There's quesadillas, and another YouTuber was there. Apparently she's got a pretty big following. The two people that I was hiking with, Diva and Critter, both knew who she was. That was cool. But yeah, she made us some quesadillas and had apples and more snacks. So, been able to eat quite a bit today. It's been super nice. And gonna do probably another big day tomorrow, and then head into Front Royal on Friday morning for a full resupply again. That's the current plan, but as we know, plans change. But for now, probably see you at the shelter. Good morning. I'm really bad at this YouTube thing because I really wanted to take a video at the shelter this time, but I totally forgot. I am currently leaving the shelter. It's about 7:45 right now on Thursday, May 15th. Got a pretty big day today. I think we're gonna do like 23, almost 24 to the shelter right on the edge of the Shenandoahs. There is another wayside coming up, like a little camp store in about 8 miles, but they don't open till 11. So that's why we're kind of getting back on trail a little late. Tomorrow the plan is to go into Front Royal for a small resupply and then push it to Harper's Ferry by like Sunday night, Monday morning. So that is the current plan. Plans always change, as we know, but I think this one should be pretty easy to stick to. Looking forward to Harper's Ferry and then getting into Pennsylvania. Virginia's been fun, but it is a little boring. There's not much going on here, but that's okay. We'll see you on trail. I should also mention that it rained again last night, and just as the trail was starting to get dry, the whole thing's like a river again. So you just gotta suck it up and walk through it. Hey, so it's about 4:15 right now. Got about another 7, maybe 6.5 miles to the shelter. Took a lunch break pretty early at the Elk something wayside. I'm terrible with these names. Went to a wayside for lunch, ate a cheeseburger, got a Snickers ice cream bar, all the good stuff. Honey bun. That was about 11 o'clock. And then it's just been a really cruisy day. Hung out on that rock to dry my boots out. Took a gamble on hoping that they don't get any more wet today. But with 6 miles to go and with the trail still very wet, it's going to be kind of hard to do. But I've been lucking out so far, so cross my fingers for the rest of the trail being dry. But we'll see. Either way, tomorrow heading into town, so I should have plenty of time to air out my socks and shoes and get everything dry again. I will see you at the shelter, probably around 6 o'clock now. Officially leaving Shenandoah National Park. Shenandoah National Park was 105 miles, I believe, from start to finish, and had some pretty awesome views, pretty wet weather, but yeah, overall kind of boring. It's not Shenandoah's fault. It's just that the trail was so well graded, there really wasn't a whole lot of challenge, and because of the weather, the views were pretty socked in. So it's really no fault of the Shenandoah National Park. It was an awesome little time. Loved the waysides. Got to eat some extra calories every day. But yeah, I'm about to head to the shelter. Got about a mile left in my day. I will see y'all tomorrow. Good morning. It's Friday, May 16th. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Got about a mile to the junction where we'll be picked up to get to Front Royal for a small resupply. Left the shelter about an hour ago and only had about a 3-mile walk down to this junction. And the plan is to just kind of hang out in town for a majority of the day and then just do like a 5 or 6 mile out to the next shelter. Apparently the next shelter is pretty sweet. So hang out in town, eat some good food again, and then head out into the next shelter. Just headed to catch the train now, or catch the trolley, whatever it might be called, the shuttle. See you there. Hey, back on trail. Just got out of Front Royal. Got like about a 4-day resupply just in case I can't get a whole lot of food in Harper's Ferry. Got about a 5-mile stretch until the shelter and gonna camp there for the night. Got 2 big days coming on tomorrow and Sunday to get us into Harper's Ferry because we got about 50 miles to then. So I will see you at the shelter. Good morning. It's Saturday, May 17th, almost 9 o'clock. Left camp around 7. Got a pretty big day. Gonna try to do 25. We'll see how it goes. If we do want to end up in Harper's Ferry by Sunday night, tomorrow night, we'll have to do 2 25s. It's about 50 from where we started this morning. So if we do 2 25s, we'll end up there tomorrow night. Gonna meet Colin, aka Freehands, in Harper's Ferry, as well as Moose and Broadway should also meet us up there on Monday. So that'll be fun. But that being said, if we don't make it there till Monday, it's really no big deal. I did plan on staying a night in Harper's Ferry, but if I don't get there till Monday, I might not do that, but we'll see. Plans always change. Beautiful walk so far. Finally a dry trail. Hasn't been a whole lot of water on the trail this morning, but it did rain again last night. We were luckily in a shelter and not in a tent. Quite a bit of incline today, as you can tell from my breathing, but nothing too crazy so far. I think the day overall, 25 miles is like 5,000 feet of elevation, which isn't terrible, but it's also not easy. Anyway, I'll see y'all on trail, probably when I stop for lunch next. Hey, it's about 1 o'clock now. Just took a lunch about half an hour ago. Got about 10-ish miles till the shelter that I plan on going to tonight. That'll once again put me at about 25 miles for the day. In about 2 miles though, I officially start the Virginia roller coaster, it's called. A lot of people say how difficult it is. On the Far Out app, it doesn't look difficult, it just looks like it's constant up and down, which the whole trail feels like it's constant up and down, so I don't know if there's gonna be much of a difference between what we've been doing and what's called the Virginia roller coaster. It kind of all feels like that, but we'll see if it changes in 2 miles. There should be a sign for that. Otherwise, pretty cruisy day. Nice warm weather, but not too humid, so it's manageable. And that's pretty much it. If all goes well and I do end up at the shelter tonight, then that'll put me officially over 1,000 miles. And that will be the end of this video. But there is a campsite about 2 or 3 miles before the shelter, so if I wuss out, then you'll be seeing me in the morning in this video. But for now, I'll see you either at the 1,000 mile mark or at the campsite before that. Springer Mountain, Georgia was officially 1,000 miles ago, which is pretty crazy. So that in 100 miles, I will officially be at the halfway point. Pretty sweet. We got another through hiker. Critter, we're at 1,000.